Let's get into it. Soul Not For Sale podcast. Coach Colin here. We have a sweet one today. Oh, it's a nice clip. I've never seen this happen with The View. And I don't think they've ever felt it happen either, judging by the way Sonny Hostin is looking into the camera. I've never seen eyes so dead. And I've been around the past 4 years since Biden's been in office. So that's quite the feat that she's accomplished. It turns out Joe Rogan was right about The View when he said this.
They get so much hate watching and hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean, it is a rabies infested hen house. They get so much hate watching and hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean, it is a rabies infested hen house.
Why do you have to do them like that? That was rabies infested hen house. But it turns out, and I think we all knew, that Joe was absolutely right about that. Now, what's happened is Sonny Hostin had something to say about Matt Gaetz. And when she said it, actually, you know what? Let's just go. You know what? Let's go to what she said. Okay? This is what Sonny said. She said she was befuddled that he's even in contention, arguing he's within the Justice Department. You have the crime unit, which I was a part of. How could you nominate someone with allegations of child? She went on to say that she is deeply disturbed by the lack of judgment that we are already seeing from President Trump. I'm not surprised, but I think a lot of people said things like, he's just kidding. He would never do that. Well, this is just the best joke. That's what she was saying in regards to President Trump nominating Matt Gaetz as his attorney general, which I think is a great pick. Now, what she said is false. And Matt and his legal team pursued right away. Okay? and she had to say this after.
On screen. Sonny, you have a legal note.
I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism. That DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
We'll be right back. On screen.
Oh, just so sweet. Oh, just eyes so dead. Oh, gosh. So they had to say this legal statement because Gaetz, his legal team, he himself, they pursued the matter and they said, hold on a second. You can't say that there's allegations when there's actually no allegations. The case was closed. He was never brought up on any charges. They looked into it. If there was any, it wasn't him. And that's how it's supposed to be. Innocent. He's actually innocent. And they chose to say something else, as the ladies on The View always do. And usually it's things that are just not true. Like Whoopi Goldberg when she said that Trump is going to separate mixed race couples because some of them are going to get sent away and the white one's going to have to get paired up with a white one and all sorts of wild nonsense that they always say. I'm so glad Matt Gaetz did this. And just to talk about that case just a little bit more, here's another little clip about it.
Representative Matt Gaetz has been informed by...
Of course, that's how fast I listen to it, guys. I got to come with the videos. You know what I mean?
By officials at DOJ that they've concluded their investigation into possible sex trafficking crimes. What did they discover?
Yeah, that's right. As you know, Chris, the Justice Department won't comment on anything they don't charge. But we've been told, my Hill colleagues have talked to officials in Gaetz's office, that the Republican congressman from Florida has been told he will not be charged in that Justice Department investigations into possible sex trafficking. If you remember, this has been a months-long investigation by the Justice Department to figure out if Gaetz was involved in what led to a 17-year-old girl being sex trafficked. There was a tax collector in Florida who alleged that Gaetz was part of that. But now we've been told the Justice Department has informed Gaetz he is basically off the hook in terms of these charges and that he will not be charged.
So that clip that I'm playing, this is from 2023. And Sonny said what she said when Trump announced this man as the potential, and I think he's going to get confirmed for sure. I think Trump's not backing down on that. He's going to get confirmed Attorney General. So again, this was something that she was just saying. She just decided to say it. And it's the old thing that they always do in mainstream media. They just put it out there. Maybe he's off the hook. Maybe he is seen as innocent, but there was something. So what I'm saying is it's like 20% true enough that I can say it and just let it hang out there for our audience so they can think negative things about Matt Gaetz. And Matt Gaetz said, no. Maybe you don't know me. I'm based Matt. I'm based Matt Gaetz. And I don't put up with that type of stuff. Now, I understand why this is happening to him. And if you don't understand, I did an episode on Matt Gaetz already. But I mean, what do you think happens to a guy who's willing to say the things that Matt Gaetz has gone on record saying? Questioning the things that Matt Gaetz has gone on questioning. Things like this.
Tim Cook reportedly called Pelosi to deliver a warning about Congress's antitrust bills.
Without objection.
So maybe it's the lobbyists, maybe it's the power of these very powerful CEOs making personal calls, but it could even be something more sinister. Mr. Chairman, I seek unanimous consent to enter into the record a Fortune.com piece entitled Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband cashed in on big tech just as Congress was set to pounce.
Without objection.
And in that article, there's discussion of the spouse of the Speaker of the House making a $6 million call on stocks that netted $5.3 million.
Now, you don't do that. You don't question Nancy Pelosi and her husband and their stocks. You don't do that. You don't do that. If you're in politics, you just don't do that. You let Nancy make hundreds of millions of dollars. You leave her be. That's what you do when you have some scruples, for God's sakes. But Matt Gaetz said, no. Let me question things like this. Very interesting. I have to say, I don't know about you, but there's all sorts of sites where they say that you can follow her stock trades. I have to get I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying, I missing out. There's only so many more years of this stock genius that we're gonna have access to. You know what I mean? Like, let's make money like let's make money like Nancy Pelosi. Are you kidding me? Follow her for a year. I'm gonna make $100 million. Oh man, but here's another thing that's not financial advice. I think I have to say that. Let's get into another clip.
So where is it? The laptop.
Sir, I'm not here to talk about the laptop. I'm here to talk about the FBI cyber program.
You are the assistant director of FBI cyber. I want to know where Hunter Biden's laptop is. Where is it?
Sir, I don't know that answer.
That is astonishing to me. Now, you're telling me right here is that as the assistant director of FBI cyber, you don't know where this is after it was turned over to you 3 years ago.
Yes, sir, that's an accurate statement.
Let's tell you what, Mr. Chairman. I seek unanimous consent to enter into the record of this committee the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop, which I'm in possession of. So where is it?
Let me tell you something. After you do something like that, you are going to be brought up on charges. They are going to figure out how to put you up on some kind of charges. So I'm not surprised that all this has happened with Matt Gaetz. I got to be honest. That's what happens. You question the narrative to that extent. You're the one who brought that. You're the one who had the what was on that laptop. You brought it to light. Of course, the next thing is that you get brought up on charges. That's how telling the truth works, guys. And you know what? I'm being funny, but go look at the track record throughout the years, especially these last 4 years. Go look at it from media personalities to podcasters. You tell the truth. You're getting brought up on some kind of charges. Someone's going to make a compilation of you saying the N-word over and over again. You're going to have random people who are like, I don't want to be named and I can't tell you if this voice is AI or not, but this person did this, and this to me. And everybody's just like, okay. And it's always conveniently after these people push on the narratives. They question the narratives. You notice that every single time? So of course that happened to Matt Gaetz, but in him doing that, Donald Trump thought to himself, this guy's the man. The one thing that could have, in Trump's mind, won him the election. I have to agree. If people knew about it, I think it would have been a whole different case, in my opinion. The guy who brings it to light, obviously you want him to be your attorney general. So now President Trump is not budging on Matt Gaetz. That's why I say he's going to get confirmed. When Trump wants something, Trump gets it. When Trump pushes, he's relentless. And right now, he's viewing Matt Gaetz as just that. Here, check this out.
There's no question that this is someone Donald Trump wants to get through. And I'm told Gaetz is not someone he will sacrifice. He would rather sacrifice some of the other controversial potential nominees that we know Donald Trump has looked at and selected than someone like Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, I'm hearing that as well, that he is all in on Matt Gaetz.
So that's a real thing, man. And President Trump was actually asked about that. And this is what he had to say.
Mr. President, are you reconsidering the nomination of Matt Gaetz?
No.
Mr. President, are you reconsidering the nomination of Matt Gaetz?
No.
It took him half a step to answer that question. There was no stop. There was no stop. Let me turn my shoulders. Nope. None of that. Foot was just going like this. Foot was coming down like this. Nope. And just kept on walking. That's it. I'm telling you, Trump is going to be relentless when it comes to Matt Gaetz. And honestly, a lot of us, we need this. We need someone like him to be in that position. So I love to see it. I love the fact, let's play it one more time, a little retraction from The View. I'm telling you guys, this is like a rainbow colored moon. You don't see these too often unless it's, what month is it? June they get?
A legal note. I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism. That DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
We'll be right back.
It's about time. It's about time. I wish Trump would do this, Like Whoopi would have to actually give a statement. No one ever said that Trump said that he was going to separate interracial couples. Like there's so many things that they should have to do this with. I wish Trump would pursue it. I wish. But at the end of this, it's like Joe Rogan said.
They get so much hate watching and hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean, it is a rabies infested hen house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%. I just wanted to bring that to you guys. The View had to do a retraction. Matt Gaetz is not playing around. Bravo to Matt Gaetz for what he did right there. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, helps the channel tremendously. And other than that, I'm out.